Welcome in. I'm Antonieta Collins, joined by ESPN NFL insider Mark Dominik. Mark, Dolphins safety Don Jones has been fined an undisclosed amount and must undergo educational training after sending a negative tweet about Michael Sam. Shortly after the Rams took him in the 7th round, he tweeted, "Oh my God," and "horrible." And now Miami is trying to change the culture in the locker room this year. What do you think about Miami's punishment to Jones?
I think it's just and it's swift, and I think that's the most important thing. As a general manager, when you're walking in new, and like Dennis Hickey is as the general manager of the Miami Dolphins, you want to come out and show people that you mean business. And in social media, I think there's use and there's abuse, and I think that's what he's got to teach the players. And I think he's doing that with Jones. He's showing them that you can't just sit there and tweet whatever you want. Have some common sense about what you're thinking. Have some sensitivity about what you're thinking. We used to, in Tampa, used to monitor that stuff.
How did you guys monitor it?
I would get a report every day of all of our players and the tweet report, and it would be literally this thick, where you'd have a lot of different tweets, and you'd read through it, and we'd highlight the guys that we thought were insensitive or things that might be things that we want to talk to them about. We'd bring them up to our office and talk to them about, what are you doing here? Why are you writing this? What is making you think that way? To remind them to use their head before they send that button and hit the word tweet, because you can't replay it. You repeal it once you put it out there.
Just don't push send. That would be it, right?
Don't push send, yeah.
Now, do you think eventually, Mark, the NFL will have to step in and take control of this instead of the teams?
No, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Again, I think the first speech, the First Amendment, your right to have your opinions are one thing. But again, I think what the club's got to do is remind these players that, look, you've got to use some common sense when you're going to send out a tweet. It's one thing to tell them you want to go to the steakhouse or you're going to go out, but when you have something that could be viewed insensitive or something that really is not appropriate, make sure you're using common sense. And I think that's what the clubs have got to do. I'm sure the league's going to continue to focus on that in the rookie symposium, where they have a chance to talk to the rookies and talk about tweeting and what that really means from that aspect. But the clubs need to come down, and that's what Miami did.
There you have it, Mark Dominik with the insight. For more of Mark, make sure to catch him on Insiders at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. I'm Antonieta Collins. We'll catch you next time.